On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Pulled it from the movies. They pulled it from look, you got people in the country in where Brews are from, Mobile, Alabama. Half of them just got a Boost Mobile phone. That's gang members. That's representing rolling 60s. Never been to California a day in their life. That's the impact of social media. Social media, you can spread influence at a drop of a dime. Right now, with everything women make, women wear, it spreads social media. Social media is the cause of a lot of this stuff. Like I said, the feminist move. Can you imagine Black Lives Matter without social media? How impactful? And look, can you imagine this? All this stuff we've seen over the past couple of years, whether it's George Floyd, whether it's Breonna Taylor, whether all these big incidents, remove social media and tell me how impactful that movement is going to be. Yeah, but
no. What y'all don't understand is that they're not looking to get married early in life, even when they have the best available option at their doorstep at that time.
No,
but Anta, your example is you keep proving my point. The thing is these women did not know what a Birkin bag was. How did
logic? That's not it.
Listen, what I'm saying, because it's still based on a question. Is social media is the cause of this generation fair relationship? Is that you're right. They have unrealistic expectations, right? But where are they getting these unrealistic expectations from?
Logic. There are plenty of women that make enough money, and I know them personally, and they buy their own fucking Birkin bags. Okay. And they can't find a man that want to marry them.
But Anton, you still not the question. Is social media the cause of this generation failed relationship?
That no, social media is not the cause.
Okay, and I'm taking to your
a lot of different things. I would say feminism. I would say, I don't think it's
Logic. Say it again. Say it again, Logic.
Listen what I'm saying.
Feminism, right?
Where is they getting
feminism?
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. You said feminism, right? These unrealistic expectations that you say that exist. Where's they getting it from? Look. My first time seeing a Rolex was Quest's dad gave him a Rolex. Rolexes wasn't out here rolling. We wasn't thinking about Rolexes. Quest's dad had a Rolex, and we was like, okay, that's just a Rolex. Right now, Rolex is a thing. Where did these come from? It comes from social media. They create these expectations for these men. Now, we just had a guy on the panel with 2 Rolexes. He was like this. It's a social media effect, because right now you can get a snapshot of a whole different tribe, of people that you never had a snapshot of. And now it become our expectation to achieve that. Nobody knew what Christian Louis Vuitton was if it wasn't for social media.
Logic, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Let me add my perspective.
Half of the black
nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I'm gonna cap it off right here. I lived in Atlanta all my life. Half of the black people in Atlanta never knew what Fifth Plaza was. Now, the new Atlanta, everybody go to Fifth Plaza to get this Christian Louis Vuitton, go to the Gucci store. Everybody, we was wearing white tees then. We was wearing white tees like the franchise boys.
What does that have to do with relationships? What does that have to do with relationships?
It's influence, but you got it.
Let me see if I can add. Let me see if I can add to the conversation. So I'm with whoever said feminism. I think, and if I have to break it down, I would break it down as, voting ignorance, reproductive freedom, women pushing to be equal to men. And when I say voting ignorance, how that hurt the relationships, I mean, they managed to influence the decision on gay marriage, gender reassignment, and much more. Gay marriage was key because it's not enough men for all of women to have a husband. So with the empowerment of women, they do not have to rely on a man for companionship. The voting power is also targeting a way to do away with gender as a whole, to completely eliminate any difference between men and women, period. And when it comes to reproductive freedom, we've already talked about technology that, allows women to cancel life, suppress the process of birth with, contraceptions. So men are not compelled to marry women who who have this technology that allows them to be even more sexual promiscuous. You know, women were having children and families, you know, back in the days of what, 18, 19, 20. Now they are pushing it all the way to 30, 40 before they even thinking about marriage. And then this equal pay, this you want to be equal with men and all this other shit. You know, women are aggressively trying to adjust the way salaries are awarded toward, you know, types of occupations. You know, meaning because women mostly show interest in occupations that involve like communication and fashion and all that shit. And they want you to try to align that to the same thing what a man earned in salary as far as like engineering or STEM majors. Just because of your interests. We have different interests. So this movement has created a modern women while simultaneously creating a unique women, which feminists accuse to be a woman who, you know, falls under the patriarchy, so to speak. So that's what
women didn't know what feminist was.
Social media didn't cause that. This relationship been failing long before social media.
Yeah, if you look at the divorce rate, it's actually really simultaneous with the rate of women on birth control. I think birth control was the actual reason that marriages fell apart. In my opinion, contraception. So it kind of goes with feminism, but it's kind of like the beginning of bailing women out of bad decisions, because you know, first it was birth control, and then it was government benefits for single mothers, and then there was government. Then you have no fault divorce, and women are paid to leave marriages. Then, so you're essentially entering in a contract where women are rewarded for leaving. So if you pay someone to do something, they're going to do more of it, men or women. I'm sure if men were paid to leave marriages, they would do it more, but women are. So
I got a question for y'all then, since y'all don't understand this, right? If y'all don't understand the impact of media. Y'all remember the whole insurgence of the little gangs in Little Rock? You remember when Little Rock had like the gangs were shooting through the roof, and it was Crips and Bloods in Little Rock. Where, when they interviewed them kids, where did they actually pull that from? They pulled it from the movies. They pulled it from look. You got people in the country. And where Bruiser from, Mobile, Alabama, half of them just got a Boost Mobile phone. That's gang members. That's representing rolling 60s. Never been to California a day in their life. That's the impact of social media. Social media, you can spread influence at a drop of a dime. Right now, with everything women make, women wear, it spreads social media. Social media is the cause of a lot of this stuff. Like I said, the feminist move. Can you imagine Black Lives Matter without social media? How impactful? And look, can you imagine this? All this stuff we've seen over the past couple of years, whether it's George Floyd, whether it's Breonna Taylor, whether all these big incidents. Remove social media and tell me how impactful that movement is going to be.